Now in step number 12, we need to perform some transformation in silver traffic, and we will have some kind of checkpoints and variables which are accessing my external location. Here we have all the checkpoints which is accessing my connected recent compute resources, and this would be in different notebook, and in part 3 it will consist this traffic notebooks. Okay, so let's print everything so that I can make sure these variables are showing correct path. You can see this is showing correct database and correct path as well. In order to create this utility or like this widgets, I need to insert this default value as enter environment name, and this would be a box where I'll enter my dev catalog. I'll just enter this dev catalog and it will pass to another things as well. Now I want to read the data from bronze table, so I'll have to run a function where I'm going to handle this path. Can you see this is going to show bronze table environment, and make sure you have this hyphen correct name. This dev catalog will be your Unity catalog. I want to handle duplicate rows, so I can perform this. So this was first reading the data from the bronze table, so I'm going to perform this operation from my bronze table only. So here I'm going to handle duplicate rows, so I'm going to perform this transformation to handle duplicate rows. Okay, so for this I do have this code to remove this duplicate rows using this drop duplicates option. Let's run this code. And now I'm going to handle null values by replacing them with some other values. So I'm going to add this function here for handling null values and replacing, and let's clean up our original value. So can you see this is showing 0 ending with this one, so I'm going to handle null values. I'm going to getting count of electric vehicles by creating new column. So I'm having this transformation for my electric vehicles by creating new columns. So I'm creating a function for this transformation. This is gonna create this one, and with columns I'm going to add column plus column for EV car and EV bike. Okay, now I'm going to create columns to get count of all motor vehicles. So this would be another transformation for this particular value. Okay, so now I'm having this motor count function where I do have this motor vehicle and buses and coaches and LG type and everything is there. Now creating transform time column where we will have another syntax. So let's insert this transformation as well. This would be a timestamp value. So using this with column, I'm going to create this current timestamp. Let's call these functions and writing transform data to silver traffic table. So I'm going to provide the right traffic data table which will be enabled using this PySpark code. I'm going to writing this silver traffic data, and this would be checkpoints, another value there. So let's read the bronze table traffic data and others functions as well. So I'm going to create this path for everything. This is going to read the bronze traffic data first, remove duplicates, replacing null values, and get total EV count, total motor vehicles, transform data, and let's run with this dev catalog. After a while, you will find this cell is perfectly fine and showing no error, which means we have created this time column, writing silver data to this column, and you can go back here in your catalog. You can see this silver catalog is showing this silver traffic, and if you rerun this code, so you will find this silver traffic is there. So can you see this is showing multiple options. multiple columns, and also you can find this sample data here, which is showing the refined data set and clean data set, I mean to say. When I go back here in this notebook, I can see what kind of count is there inside this silver traffic. So this is showing 18546. Okay, so I'm going to write this number. This is showing 18546. Okay, let's upload some other file here. So this is silver traffic, so I'm going to add traffic data set here. So I'm going to add new CSV file here. This is draw traffic to CSV, and let's wait for some uploading time. Let's now ready to upload. Now we have two files here. As we know, this code is using streaming part, so this is gonna fetch everything here. So now go back here. Now let's run this code. Okay, or we can run this code again, and let's see what kind of another part. I'm going to pause this video so that I can save this time. Okay, now still you can see this is showing next kind of label, and it's also showing this value, and everything we have performed very quickly, and we can see this is showing perfectly fine. Now I'm going to create a common notebook for all these functions and variable. To reuse this function, I'm going to remove duplicates, remove a function, defining all common values. So here you can see this is showing all the checkpoints which is connecting my resources, and I can utilize this remove duplicate function for my duplicate values and handling null values for my all files. So this will be involving my Spark sessions as well. As we have silver traffic transformation, we had silver road transformation in this notebook. For this, I just created a variable for my checkboard external location. I just created everything for my widgets, which is having dev catalog, reading from bronze row roads. This function will create that bronze row roads, and I'm going to call this functions here. Now I'm going to create a row category name column where we had TA, TM for everything, and I'm going to create type column where we had class A and class B for major and minor road category name. So I'm going to convert these two classes. Also, finally, I'm going to writing this data into my silver schema where we had this checkpoints and everything is there. It is going to trigger everything. It is going to write everything here. Finally, I'm going to remove duplicates and this null values from my ingested data set. Let's call this function. You have this function successfully, and if I go back here in my catalog, I can see this would be writing in my silver traffic and silver road, which is just created here. So previous notebook just created my silver traffic table. This notebook created my silver roads. If I can see the silver table, silver roads, I can see the clean data here. MAMT is also showing. This was for silver road transformation for my next silver road table. So this part 5 is for my silver roads transformation.